Okay, so today we learned how to add, subtract, and multiply polynomial functions. So remember that it has to be in standard form when you're done, and standard form means decreasing order with the highest exponent going first all the way down to the constant. So we're going to add, subtract, multiply, and then put our answer in standard form. All right, so the first one, you can only combine like terms. So we're going to do negative 6 x to the third plus 17 x to the third is 11 x to the third. And then if we look for the x squareds, we have 5 plus 2, which is 7 x squared. And then we have negative 8x and negative 4x is negative 12x. And then we have the constants 9 and negative 13, which is negative 4. Now, it's already in standard form because it's going from the highest exponent down to the constant, and it asks us to indicate the degree, and the degree of this function would be a third degree because that's the highest exponent. In number 2, we are subtracting, so you have to remember that you are actually going to distribute this negative sign, and it is going to change all of those signs, all 4 of them. So the first one, we have 17 x to the third minus 5, so that's going to be 12x to the third. Then we have negative 5x squared, and then a negative 9 becomes a positive 9. So this becomes negative 5 plus 9, which is going to be a positive 4x squared. Then we have a negative 8x, which becomes positive 8. So this becomes 4 plus 8, which is 12x. And then we have a minus a positive 11, so that's going to be negative 3 minus 11, which is going to be minus 14. Again, that is in the correct order, decreasing, and the degree is third. For this, you're going to, I would probably distribute and make one big problem and then start combining. So we have 5x squared minus 7x minus 8 plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 7. And then this has to be distributed. So it's going to be minus x squared plus 4x and then plus 3. When you combine all of your terms, go ahead and do highlighting. So the x squareds are going to go together, and we've got 5 plus 2 is 7 minus 1 is 6x squareds. And then we have negative 7x, negative 3x, and positive 4x. And that's going to give you, let's see, negative 7 and negative 3 is negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6x. And then we have negative 8, positive 7, and positive 3, which is going to give you a plus 2. Again, that's already in order, and the degree for this would be second degree, because that's the highest exponent. For the next one, we're going to distribute those minus signs. So we have negative 3x squared, and we have positive 4x, and then negative 6x to the third, positive 5x squared, and negative 3. So then we're going to combine our like terms. We have 8x squared, we have minus 3x squared, and 5x squared. So 8 minus 3 is 5, and 5 is 10x squared. And then we have a 7x and a 4x, and that's it. So that becomes 11. And then we have negative 5 and negative 3, which is negative 8. And then we have the negative 6x to the third. So the degree is actually the third degree because it is the highest exponent, and this would not be in standard form, so we would have to actually take that negative 6x to the third, and we would need to move it. So it would actually be negative 6x to the third plus 10x squared plus 11x minus 8. This would be the final answer in standard form. All right, number 5, it asks you to find the product. So we are going to distribute that, and we're going to distribute 6 times, but 2 terms from the binomial to the 3 terms of the trinomial. So x times x squared is x cubed, x times negative x is negative x squared, x times 1 is x. Those are the first 3. Now we're going to do 1 times x squared, which is x squared, 1 times negative x, which is negative x, and 1 times 1, which is 1. And then we combine our like terms. So we don't have anything that goes with the cube. Negative x squared and positive x squared will cancel. Positive x and negative x will cancel, and you have just plus 1. And that's in standard form. For the next one, we've got 2x, which is going to be multiplied by everything. And then we have negative 3 that's going to be multiplied by everything. So 2x times x squared is 2x cubed. 2x times negative 3x is negative 6x squared. And 2x times 5 is 10x. Negative 3 times x squared is negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times negative 3x is positive 9x. And negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Now when I combine my terms, I've got 2x cubed, and then I've got negative 6 and negative 3, which is negative 9x squared. And then I have 10x and 9x, which is 19x. And then I have minus 15. For the next ones, again, you can distribute, but not as much this time. So x times x is x squared, x times 3 is 3x, 7 times x is 7x, and 7 times 3 is 21. These two get added together to make 10x, and so your answer is x squared plus 10x plus 21. Same thing on number 8, we're going to distribute. 2x times 5x is 10x squared. 2x times 3 is 6x. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15x. Sorry, about that. And negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. These two get put together. You end up having 10x squared minus 9x minus 9. Down at the bottom, again, distributing, no big difference, the same no matter what the terms are. So 5x squared times 3x squared is 15x to the 4th. 5x squared times negative 7 is negative 35x squared. Negative 4 times 3x squared is negative 12x squared. And negative 4 times negative 7 is positive 28. So combine your like terms. You have 15x to the 4th minus 47x squared plus 28. If I distribute these, 8x to the 3rd times x squared is 8x to the 5th. 8x to the 3rd times negative 5 is negative 40x to the 3rd. 3 times x squared is 3x squared, and 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. So that has nothing to combine, and that would be your final answer. And we're done.